This is a process that in the end will yield a product. This product is you, but not a version of you holding any notion of worth as truth. The version we are looking to release understands that all are worthy equally. It doesn't matter on which part of the planet your physical body was born. Lines drawn on the ground are separators, which serve only one thing: the false notion of accumulation and division. Any ideas that categorize or limit the value of a person, creating a barrier that must be crossed in order to access the heart, or pretend. There are no kings or homeless in heaven. The whole notion of equal, if it were to be truly experienced, would have you comfortable to the same extent at both a soup kitchen and a banquet. Dining with those you've labeled royalty, as well as those you'd call common. These names, the ones that make up social commentary and that you teach your children, are not in truth indicative of anything at all. Until you can look with equal eyes at both the beggar and the banker, you will not be seeing clearly. In order for 2020 vision, it becomes necessary that you let go of notions of worth. Worth is an idea perpetrated by those who have something to gain. It is a false notion. The idea that one part of creation is worth more than another part is absurd. Until the status of all of humanity is recognized equally, this society is being manipulated. If any aspect of your life is run by a group of people with a name, a category, or a title that grants them special status, you are not free. Life is what you were each given when conceived, and that fact alone tells you that access to any aspect available here is also meant to be equally attainable. The word earn is another falsehood. Its purpose is to instill in the populace an idea of servitude. Both terms, earn and worth, are locked together, creating an opinion that separates one piece of creation from another. There are labels like worthless, lazy bum, poor, beggar, destitute, jobless, homeless, not only categorize you, but also reinforce the false idea that some actions or circumstances indicate superior intelligence, and therefore greater value. These false names and labels have been fed to us for generations. It becomes necessary now to disregard them. As you walk upright into a unified world, all heads will be held equally high. Examine the inner dialogue you hold when you encounter each other. Does it reinforce hierarchy? Does it reinforce equality? Understand that language is largely habit. We will need new words consciously chosen in order to embrace sovereignty. This conscious dialogue will support an overriding arc that retracts the necessity to earn, replacing it with the idea that we each arrive equally worthy, and we remain so throughout all of our lives. We are the ones we've been waiting for.